And do you know why she says this? Well, it could be one of two things. One, she's a moron and she believes everything she reads on the internet. Or Coach Greg, today we're talking about Paige Hathaway. Is she spewing nonsense? And the answer's, of course she is. She recently made a post on Instagram, got me fuming mad. It's called 5 Ways to Burn Calories. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see Paige Hathaway, famous celebrity, 4 million followers. But listen, just because you're famous doesn't mean you know diddly squat about squatting or burning calories. But it's not all bad. I've seen some good things she's done. I'll talk about that after. But I gotta stick to my roots and call out the BS. And step one, the first thing is to do HIIT cardio. Yeah, I get it. HIIT cardio burns calories, but it doesn't burn more than moderate pace cardio. You can't just do 10 minutes of HIIT cardio and think, oh, afterburn. I've talked about this in a number of videos. So rather than saying do HIIT cardio, step one, cardio. And what kind of HIIT cardio is she doing? Is she in fact doing HIIT cardio? No, of course she's not. You can't just dance around on a mat and jump around and think it's HIIT cardio. That's just cardio. And we're skipping the cryotherapy because that's the main part of the video. And number 3, run with the dogs. Guess what? You're going to burn more calories running with the dogs than you were doing your HIIT cardio session. And guess what? You don't have to run with your dogs. You can just go walk with them or just walk on your own. Move your body. Step 4, weigh down your errands. Are you kidding me? You're going to put on ankle weights while vacuuming the rug and doing leg lifts while cleaning the house? Just do the errand. You don't have to put on ankle weights to burn more calories. And dance party with Preston. So play around with your kids and have fun. Yes, absolutely. That makes sense completely. Move more. Find the exercise you enjoy. Find movement that's fun for you and do it. It's all great, but here's the reason for the video. Number 2, @I_cryo in blue chamber. So you click on that and you go to some freaking Instagram page, body sculpting, IV infusions, cryofacials, whole body cryo, vitamin boosters, infrared sauna, compression therapy, we franchise. Why do you think that's there? Think maybe she's sponsored? Maybe? Possibly making money from that? Is she trying to convince us that we should do cryotherapy for weight loss? Is it possible that she could be doing more spews for more views? Of course it's possible, and that's exactly what she's doing. During a whole body @_cryo session, there are many benefits. Okay, many benefits, but what are those benefits? Some are geared towards pain management, while others can be from anti-aging or athletic recovery. Well, that sounds great. Tell me more. One benefit that intrigues me is the calorie burn. So imagine, it's not the pain management or the anti-aging or the athletic therapy. No, none of that. Here's what really intrigues me, what everyone wants. Weight loss. Is she going to tell me that by doing cryotherapy, she's going to get shredded, get six-pack, probably burn off all the fat from having a baby? Is she going to tell us that? Well, let's see what she says. Cryotherapy can help burn an excess of 3 to 700, not 3 to 7, 3 to 700 calories. Your body produces a massive amount of energy during this 2 to 3 minute session to try and fight the cold. This is why you shiver. Brr. When I let the dogs out to go pee, I'm up here in Canada, it's freaking cold, snows a lot. And I go outside, it gets cold after a couple minutes, and I start to shiver. Ooh, I'm getting cold. Do you think I'm burning 3 to 700 calories? If that was the case, everyone living in Canada would be shredded. You're overweight. Oh, it's because you live in Hawaii. Move to freaking Alaska and you'll be shredded. You can't be fat in a cold environment. No, because you might shiver. Do you really think shivering burns 300 to 700 calories in a couple minutes? Use your heads, people. It also elevates your heart rate just a few points and remains constant for several hours post-session. My heart rate's probably up 50 beats freaking watching your nonsense. You really think a couple of beats per minute for a few hours is going to make a difference in your calorie burning? Really? Raise your arm up. It's going to raise your heart rate a couple beats. Stand up. Stand up once and you're raising your heart rate a couple beats. Take a sip of your water bottle when on a bike and your heart rate goes up. You don't believe me? Try it. I know I freaking race on Zwift. When I take a drink, my heart rate's going up. It's that easy to raise your heart rate a couple beats. So no, you're not burning 300 to 700 calories in a cryo session. You want to cry? Be my guest, but a cryo session is not going to get you shredded. Do you know why she says this? Well, it could be one of two things. One, she's a moron and she believes everything she reads on the internet. For example, let's Google cryotherapy and calories burned. One bout of whole body cryotherapy has been shown to burn between 500 and 800 calories. That's a lot of calories that get burned for standing in a tube for 3 minutes. That many calories is equivalent to running for 40 to 60 minutes at 10-minute mile pace. So she either Googled it and said, wow, I believe in that because I'm a moron. I believe everything that's written on the internet. If it's written on the internet, it must be true. Or it might not be that. She might not be a moron. It could be option 2. She's sponsored and has a financial incentive to convince you to believe the nonsense, to believe the more spews for more views, or in this case, more spews for more dollars. You will not burn the equivalent of running for nearly an hour by doing cryotherapy for 3 minutes. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. It is too good to be true. It's not true. It's a lie. It's make-believe. It would be like somebody who doesn't have integrity, not Coach Greg, somebody else. A bizarro world Coach Greg who doesn't have integrity, and they pay him $100,000 and says, Coach Greg, make up a lie that cryotherapy burns 500 calories in just 3 minutes. Okay, that's a lot of money. I like money. Hey everybody, Coach Greg, I'm here to tell you the secret to fat loss. 3 minutes a day, 500 calories, cryotherapy, it's amazing. You're gonna get shredded. That's bizarro world Coach Greg, the guy that lies, that doesn't have integrity. Not real world Coach Greg, who tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. No, that Coach Greg has to be the bearer of bad news. The bad news is, no, Paige Hathaway, you're tricking people. You're giving them misinformation. Not sure it's because you're a moron or because you're being paid to do so. Pick one. If this machine could burn even 300 calories in 3 minutes, I'd pay $100,000 in a second for it. Are you kidding me? 3 minutes in a cryotherapy and I'm burning off half an hour's worth of running? It's a no-brainer. I want that. What next? Go in a sauna and burn 300 to 700 calories? Oh, I know. All pro bodybuilders, this is how we actually get shredded. We go into cryotherapy for 3 minutes and burn 500 calories. Then we go into a sauna after and warm up and we burn another 500 calories. Then we go back to the cryotherapy, burn 500 more, back and forth. We burn about 10,000 calories a day. Oh, Coach Greg, you got a show coming up. When do you start dieting? Oh, about 2 weeks out, I just go into cryotherapy and sauna and I'm shredded. No, it doesn't work like that. It's complete misinformation. She has 4 million followers, and some of them are so stupid they actually believe this, and they go and do it. And it's not their fault, they're stupid. They don't know better. They are not aware. Sooner or later, people are going to subscribe to my channel. They're going to learn the difference between bullshit and reality. This is bullshit. But not all our information is bad, but unfortunately, you tend to remember the bad stuff. She made a post and it said, "Haven't looked the same since you had the baby," was the caption on the photo. She had some cellulite and she was a little bit heavier than last time, but she had a baby. I mean, come on, people. And in the post, she's quite honest. She says, look, wow, Paige, this is embarrassing. You definitely can't post this. You see, even the most good-looking, most amazing, most talented people in the world, they also have self-doubt. They don't always see that beauty comes from within. They look at their exterior and think, I don't like this. What matters is that you feel happy and content on the inside. The outside's just a shell. What matters is you're confident from the inside. Most of us will never look like Paige Hathaway. Not even for one day. She got to look like that for a long time, but she's getting older. As you get older, you can't keep the looks of your 20s forever. When you're 90 years old, you're not going to look like when you were 19. She let negative comments get to her. Life can really beat us down if we let it. We may start to believe that we are not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not strong enough, not fit enough, not special enough. Not enough. But you are enough. All you can be is the best that you can be. Do the best you can, and that is enough. When is enough enough? Enough is enough when it's enough. And you'll know when enough is enough because you've given it your all, you've given it your best effort. That's when enough is enough. Then she says, little do we realize that we hold the power. I have the power to change the way I looked at my body. I have the power to change the way I talk, think, and feel about my body. I have the power to step into my worth and realize that I'm more than my cellulite or flaws that I was projecting on myself or that social media may see. Well, that's all great and amazing, but when you then go and make a post tricking people into thinking they're going to get weight loss from doing cryotherapy, it's not good. If a good influencer throws out nonsense like she did here with cryotherapy, and probably for money, or she's a moron, one of the two, she's not a good influencer. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. The bloops are over there. Watch one of those. And follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Buy my freaking cookbook. And until next time, I'm out. If this machine could actually burn 3 to 5, if this machine could